you ready for some handwriting? So we're going to look at the last part now of the long ladder letter L, which is its name, and L, or we call it L sometimes, is the phoneme. Now, we've done it outside, haven't we, with water and a paintbrush, chalk. I'm just going to show you another way that you can practice in a more physical way first, or in a larger way. So here, I've got our glitter tray where we practice doing different handwriting patterns in, and we can use it to do the letters. Now at home, if you've got some like eco glitter, you could put it on a tray or a plate, and if not, if you've got some flour that you would cook with, you could put that over a surface, because you just need something that's small and can move around easily. Okay, and you can either use your finger for this bit, or I've got this brush here. So I'm going to use the glitter tray to practice forming the letter L. So can you remember, we start at the top, we come all the way down, and we flick. Can you see it there? And give it a shake. Do it again. Start at the top, come all the way down, and flick. So find something that you could do that with first and have a good practice. Make sure you remember to start at the top, come all the way down. Can you see how straight that is? And flick. Now, as you come down, if this is happening, and it comes out a bit wobbly, then keep practicing, keep making sure it comes down straight. And when you get to the flick, it's not a straight line again, because that makes it a capital L, a capital L. You need to make sure it's straight there, but then there's a curve there. Okay, so practice that bit first, and then we will do the last bit in the booklet together. Now, this bit, if you're not ready, you actually still want to practice doing your L's by themselves, that's absolutely fine. So only come on to this bit when you are ready. Now, can you see we've got some pictures, and we've already got some letters, and these are going to spell some words, but we need to fill in on these little lines here where there's some empty spaces. We've got to put this letter on each one of those lines. Okay, now what's important when you're writing words is to think about how tall the letter is. Now, the letter L, the L, is a long ladder letter, so it's actually tall. So when you do it, it's got to be as tall as this B, and it's called an ascender. That's a big word, isn't it? Can you say that? Ascender. An ascender is a letter which goes higher than the ones, say, in the middle that you would normally do. So the L has an ascender because it starts nice and tall. So we're going to start at the top, and what we're going to do, we're going to come all the way down and flick. All right, and then we do the same here. We try and keep it the same height, nice and tall, all the way down and flick. And then I'll move on to the next one. Now look, these two are just normal height letters, and they don't have an ascender, something that goes higher. So we have to make sure we start our L taller, higher than those ones. So I'm going to start taller, come all the way down and flick. I'm going to do it again over here, all the way down and flick. If you notice your letters are doing this, then I would maybe not do this bit. I would practice more things like this first, okay? So if you are doing these, finish off those, and then we'll have a go at reading them. Once you've done that, we'll just have a look at reading two of the words together. And then if you want to explore the others, you can. But the two we'll look at are the ones that we can sound out because we've learnt those phonemes. And you notice, first of all, look, we've done that thing where there's two of the letter L. There's two L's together. You can say double L because double means two. But how many times would you say that letter? That phoneme, sorry. It's once, isn't it? Remember the secret? So when there are two together, we just say it once. So when we try to read them, I'm just going to underline that to remind us that that's one phoneme. Okay, so let's have a go at sounding this one out. Ready? You go first. I can't see you. Did you get B-E-L, bell? Okay, let's try this one. H-I-L, hill. Okay, Puffins, that's handwriting. You can read the other words if you want to together, But don't worry if you don't, because we haven't learnt all those phonemes, and some of those sounds are different. So see you in a bit.